Hello folks. So let's speak about the month of February. As usual, if you prefer to read about it, I have already posted on my website, so you can see there for more details. Yeah. So let's get into this. What is happening in February? Well, in February, we will see Rahu moving into Ashwini Nakshatra. Mars will shift into Mrigashira Nakshatra. We'll also experience a Jupiter-Venus conjunction as well as a Sun-Saturn conjunction this month. Now, with the recent Rashi sign change of Saturn, as well as Mars and Mercury resuming direct motion, life's pace will pick up this month. The first big event of the month is the full moon in Cancer in Ashlesha on February the 5th. Now, only Jupiter aspects this full moon. There's no malefic aspects. So it's an excellent time for all domestic matters, socializing, connecting with family, connecting with friends. Full moons are great for that anyway. It's also good for property matters. They should go smoothly at this time. Activities that require taking a firm stance are favorable at this time, especially concerning legal matters. Then we will see Mercury moving into Capricorn on February the 7th, which is probably going to be a relief for many people with Mercury-related matters, because Mercury has been experiencing the gaze of Mars and Rahu in a fire sign. So if communications have been a little bit fiery or you've been running into frustrations, that's gonna change. Mercury in Capricorn is a good time to get organized, to do any planning, especially related to career matters. If you wanted to buy new items for your home or your office, it's a good time to do that now. On the same day, on February the 7th, if you take the true node calculation, Rahu will move into Ashwini. If you're taking the me node calculation, then Rahu won't move into Ashwini until February the 20th. I've actually recently uploaded a video on this. You can have a listen to that for more details. Yeah. On February the 13th, the Sun moves into Aquarius, where it joins Saturn. This is a better transit for the Sun, as from here it aspects its own sign of Leo. In fact, at this time, Leo is being aspected by most of the planets, including Rahu, Saturn, Sun, Venus, and Mars. So if you have your moon or Lagna in Leo, this could see you very busy at this time. You could also feel some pressure. Yeah. It can boost your confidence, so that's a good thing. And you may also be eager to take some chances now. But I would say better to wait till Mars moves into Gemini next month if you want to make some big decisions. Yeah. Sun in Aquarius also joins Venus. So difficult time for Venus-ruled signs such as Taurus and Libra. Yeah. So much emphasis on Aquarius now can mean that people can be a bit more self-involved and aloof at this time. And this is further confirmed with Rahu in Aries, which puts more emphasis on self-serving plans at this time. For the entire month of February, we also see a Saturn combustion because of its proximity to the Sun. So this can impact career, professional matters adversely, especially if you're Capricorn or Aquarius Lagna. You should be cautious with health at this time. You may not be perceived in a positive light in the workplace at this time. Yeah, so again, particularly if you're Capricorn or Aquarius. If you're looking for a new job, you may not get good results till March. Saturn combustion tends to affect career matters. If you're planning to, however, launch something on your own, or for those people that are self-employed, then this can actually be a beneficial time. If Saturn is a malefic planet for your Lagna, or you're in the heart of Sadhi, then you can also feel some relief now. If you're in a Saturn Dasha, I would say be cautious. It's not a good time to take any risks, especially with career and finances. On February 15th, the tone shifts. Yeah, the tone shifts of the month as Venus moves into Pisces. its exaltation sign and joins Jupiter there. This is an excellent transit for all the dual signs, as it's a Mahapurush yoga happening for you. Malavya yoga and Hamsa yoga for all of the dual signs, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. You can feel quite confident at this time. It's good for growth, expansion. It's good for learning a new subject. See where Pisces falls for you to see where you will experience good fortune. Yeah. On February 18th, we have the occasion of Mahashivratri. This is celebrated on the dark night before the new moon, and always when the sun is transiting in Aquarius. It's observed by fasting, by chanting like mantras, Shiv mantras. It marks a time of overcoming darkness and ignorance. This year it is especially auspicious because the sun is with Saturn. So, good time for observing Mahashivratri, especially if you're a Leo, especially if you're a Cancer, and especially if you're an Aquarius. And even more so if you're going through Sadhi at the moment. We have a new moon cycle happening in Aquarius in the nakshatra of Shatabisha on February the 20th. The only aspect that this new moon receives is from Saturn in Aquarius at this time, which is a contrast, right, from the full moon, which was only receiving Jupiter's aspect. So now this new moon in Sagittarius Navamsha spells a time when you could be approaching a fresh start, a new path. Certainly it's a good time to plan. Yeah. It can mark a time when you see the beginning of a new chapter, depending on where Aquarius falls in your chart. The same day Rahu moves into Ashwini, the same day of this new moon. If we're taking the mean node calculation. This is relevant because Rahu is the controlling planet of Shatabisha, where the new moon takes place. Those who are going through Venus Dasha or Antardasha can now feel some relief with Rahu leaving Parani. The nodes traveling in each other's nakshatra now, Rahu in Ashwini, Ketu in Swati, will bring some karmic events that seem fated and out of our control. Yeah. You'll especially feel this if you're in Rahu or Ketu Dasha. It also may be out of the blue opportunities that come your way for changing your life direction, right? It may also be that with new people that you meet, you'll feel like a deja vu sort of feeling, right? Because of that Ketu and Swati. This can especially apply to any new relationships that begin, that may have that quality to them, right? And this Parivartan, Nakshatra Parivartan is happening until June, when Ketu leaves Swati. Rahu in the third from this new moon means taking initiative for new starts. Now, the final good news for the month is Mars moving away from Rohini. This is positive, especially for those in Moon Dasha or Antardasha. But everybody will feel a lot better with Mars moving away from Rohini, which is associated with the moon. So Mars moves into Mrigshira on February the 24th. And here it will go into the Leo Navamsha. So those that are going through the Mars Dasha or Antardasha can feel really energized and confident now, especially if you wanted to take some chances. Now is the time to move forward. Yeah. So now towards the end of the month, Mercury moves into Aquarius on February the 27th. Here Mercury performs well because it has an affinity with Rahu. It's going to allow you to think fast, act fast, be inventive, be innovative with this Mercury transit. And because it will join Saturn, it's a good time to be strategic and plan for the future. Yeah. Overall, it's a good month, especially the second half. Yeah. So that's all for now, folks. Cheers.